The Case Studies program really is about how they're going to spend the next 2 years of their time at Cooper. They walk through applications for admission and serve on a mock admission committee, so they get to review 4 files, and they'll admit 1 student and deny a student and waitlist 2 students. But more importantly than that, they'll see what in a college application.
It was great to be able to hear from college admissions offices and know what's kind of going on in their head.
Well, it's always great to hear from people who do it for a living, right? You can create a lot of scenarios, you can read a lot of books, you can think what might happen when we go through the process. By having Cooper being able to bring people in from so many different universities, give their perspective in the process, what we should expect, and more importantly, what our kids should expect in the process, is really what's great about it.
I thought it was pretty cool that we got to hear people that do college admissions and kind of their opinion on the sample essays and the sample applications that we got, so I can kind of see like a basis of how they would look at it, what would be admitted, denied, or like waitlisted, things like that.
The sophomore year is really the perfect time to do a case studies program. We meet with the sophomores during advisory, so it's a real complement to the curriculum that we do with them during advisory. And we're also getting ready to do sophomore conferences, which is when we meet one-on-one with students and their parents and walk them through their next 2 years of their time at Cooper. We've been doing the Case Studies program for really over 20 years, but like everything at Cooper, it has evolved. It involves today a lot more admission representatives than it did 20 years ago.
It was just fun. I mean, I liked it just coming here, going over some essays that other students could have wrote, and just seeing how they could have improved, and then be able to take that home and see how I can work that out to help myself and to help me in this admission process.
I thought it was fantastic, well organized. The experience with some of the counselors that you guys brought was really good, and I learned a lot.
We have a son who's a freshman in college, so we've been through the process before, but each child is so different, and certainly all 4 of ours are very different. So I think just seeing the different case studies of different kids is really helpful to see how, they work through the process.
It's one of the reasons we chose the school when we moved to Texas in 2016. We chose this versus others because of that college preparatory process. We've seen it mature, we've seen it grow, we've seen our kids mature and grow in that process. As now they're at the decisions time. Our son, who's the senior, is at decision point. The school's been there every step of the way, counselors every step of the way, and I'm sure it'll be the exact same way with our daughter now.
We're so grateful that they are willing to share their expertise with our families and connect with our students.
I just feel very privileged to be at this school, and I'm really grateful.